Hello, in this video I'm going to show you my Spiritual Awakening journal. It's actually, it could be considered a workbook or a journal, but if you love journaling and if you're having a spiritual awakening or if you just love all things spiritual, then you're going to love this video. So first of all, what is a spiritual awakening in the first place? It is where it's like a process. It's over a length of time. Or it could probably happen, quickly too. I mean, there's various ways that it can happen, but it usually takes place over a period of time, and it's where you become aware of yourself as a spiritual being. You become more open-minded to spiritual things. You start to learn, who you really are. You start to realize that you're not a body, you are a soul. And all of those fun things. So this workbook is going to cover all of that stuff, and there's going to be some fun journal prompts in here too. So I'm going to show this to you now. This is a PDF download available in my Etsy shop like all my other products are. So here's the signs that you're having a spiritual awakening. And I'm not going to go through these all now because I kind of covered it a little bit, but you'll see those in the workbook. And then there's journal prompts here about the ego. So your ego is actually what keeps you tied to your humanness. And if you are into spirituality, the whole part of, a lot of people say that part of the goal of it is to lose the ego, or at least witness the ego and become aware. So here are some spiritual self-care activities. And as you can see, keep a journal is right here, because keeping a journal is one of the most important things to do for self-care, and journaling is great for your spirit and also your body and your mind. It's one of the best things you can do for your health. Letting go of negative emotions. That's one of the most important parts about it. Here's a spiritual journey, and I really like these questions because they're like a summary of your spiritual journey. Like what happened today on your spiritual journey, what happened this week, what happened this month, what happened this year. So this is like a page where you can document all the most important, should we say, events that have, I'm struggling to find the word, timeline events, very important timeline events that happened in your journey. The start of your journey, what big insights you had, where you are at now, spiritual goals, timeline. This is similar to what I showed you, but you can make pictures. You can draw pictures in there or put pictures in there. Here is a meditation tracker. So journaling and meditation go together beautifully. I often say that you can do them together at the same time, one right before the other, and it doesn't really matter which one you do first, but I tend to lean a little bit more towards journaling before meditation, because journaling helps to get all the stuff out of your head, and that will make meditation go much smoother. Of course, you might do it the other way around if you want. Overcoming doubt, releasing negative thoughts, how spiritual awakening is changing me. So here's the old you, here's the new you. I just love workbooks like this. Reality is versus illusion. These are a lot of fun journal prompts in different formats. A chakra alignment. Overcoming autopilot, which is basically, not being aware, not being conscious of how you're living your life. Forgiveness. So there's a lot of fun stuff in here when it comes to journaling and spiritual awakening. If you know anybody that is going through a spiritual awakening, or just, you don't even have to be considering yourself going through it, because it might be a fun process for you. It was an amazing process for me. Of course, there's dark periods where, you start to doubt lots of things about yourself and the world and life, and just sometimes you feel like, what is real anymore? But overall, I think spiritual awakening is an amazing, it's amazing because it's a process of self-discovery, really. And it's not the self that you think it is. Like I said, it's the ego is what you think yourself is, but yourself is really your soul. And so this is a great journal workbook to use if you are going through that, or if any of this looked good to you. So I will leave a link down below in the description if you want to download this from my Etsy shop. And if you're interested in spiritual subjects, I actually have another YouTube channel where I talk more about spiritual things. I talk about holistic wellness as a whole, like the body, mind, and soul. So if you're interested in that, head on over to the link. I'll put the link down below. It's Holistic Lifestyle Guide. That's my other YouTube channel, and I have a website and all sorts of stuff for that one. This is actually just my side channel. I just started this after the other one because journaling is such a huge topic on its own, and I know there's a lot of people that love journaling that aren't necessarily into holistic wellness, but if you are, that's another channel of mine that you can watch if you are interested. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.